President Trump announced his pick to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court. We have the details about the controversial nomination coming up.
And we have the updates coming up about a rise in COVID-19 cases across the United States.
And enjoy the last warm day today because starting tomorrow we'll see quite a significant drop. Stick with us for the full forecast.
The Browns took on Washington last night. Tune into my sports report to find out how they did.
This is TV2 News.
Good morning, Portage County, and welcome to this morning's Flashcast. I'm Elijah Shingleton.
And I'm Alexandria Manthe. Thank you for tuning in.
President Trump has officially nominated Judge Amy Coney Barrett as the successor of the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court. Judge Barrett holds strong religious and conservative views and is a notable anti-abortion advocate.
Senate Republicans plan to hold a fast confirmation process with only weeks to go before the 2020 election. Many Democrats have voiced their concerns over the nomination, and presidential nominee Joe Biden has said that the process of replacing Ginsburg should wait until after the election. 21 states are reporting a rise in COVID-19 cases as experts warn of a potential fall surge. As of Sunday, almost half of the U.S. reported an increase of 10% or more cases. 18 states have remained the same, while only 11 states have reported a decrease in cases.
And NFL history was made yesterday in Cleveland as 3 women were on the field at the same time. Both the Washington football team and the Cleveland Browns had female coaches on the sidelines, and there was also a female officiating the game. The official, Sarah Thomas, has made history in the past as the first woman to officiate a college bowl game, as well as the first female official in the NFL. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announced his endorsement of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for the presidency in a social media video over the weekend. The actor, who identifies as a political independent and centrist, said that he believes Biden and Harris are the best to lead the country. This was Johnson's first ever public presidential endorsement. Johnson's video was then followed by a virtual conversation between him and the 2 candidates where they discussed multiple issues.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
The NBA has its finals matchup set in the bubble as the Heat finished off the Celtics in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals last night. LeBron has made 9 of the past 10 NBA Finals, and he'll be looking for his 4th NBA championship, putting him one closer to Michael Jordan. LeBron will face his former team, the Miami Heat. LeBron won 2 titles in a Miami Heat uniform alongside his friend Dwayne Wade, and they went to 4 straight finals together. Jimmy Butler has done wonders for this Miami Heat franchise since joining this young team. After pulling off 2 upsets in the second and third round, can they upset LeBron and this Lakers team? Game 1 is September 30th at 9 p.m. The Baltimore Ravens take on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs tonight for NFL Monday Night Football. The reigning MVP takes on the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs in what should be an offensive shootout between 2 great quarterbacks. This matchup is crucial to the Ravens to determine where they stand in their division. The Browns currently sit at 2-1, the Steelers at 3-0, the Bengals at 0-2-1, and the Ravens are looking to make it to 3-0 tonight against the Chiefs. The Indians are facing off against the Yankees in the wild card round of the MLB playoff. The first game is tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Progressive Field. The Yankees are slight favorites going into the series, but the Indians will have MLB Triple Crown pitcher Shane Bieber on the mound in Game 1. It's been an up-and-down season for the Tribe, and they will look to continue their winning ways in the postseason. The Browns were back in action last night, looking to pick up the win against Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team. Here's Dwayne Haskins, drops back and finds Dontrell Inman. Inman had 2 touchdowns on the day. The Browns would respond. Here is Nick Chubb, puts on the moves on the Washington defense, breaks down defenders, and finds the end zone for the score. The football team was driving. Haskin looks, and it's intercepted by Malcolm Smith, and the Browns would take over. Browns on the drive. Baker finds Hunt. Hunt powers over the goal line for the score, and the Browns increase their lead. Here's Haskins again. Finds Inman, and the football team would not go away in this one. They would keep it close. But the Browns would not give up this game. Here's Baker Mayfield, rolls right, fires and finds Bryant for the touchdown, and the Browns would run away with the game. Nick Chubb on this play breaks away, takes it to the house, and that will do it. Browns win 34-20 over the football team to move to 2-1. That's all I have for sports. I'm Matthew Mergen, and make sure to tune into Sports Corner tonight at 8 p.m.
The Kent Health Department announced that 25 students living in Clark Hall, which is part of the Eastway complex, have been quarantined due to possible exposure to COVID-19. The students have been moved to an isolated section of the building and are being supplied with meals and other resources. The quarantine is expected to last until at least October 7th, and instructors are working to deliver these in-person classes in a remote format to those students in that time. The university urges anyone who believes they have been exposed to COVID-19 to contact the COVID response team immediately.
A 28-year-old Akron man has been charged with the rape of a 17-year-old girl earlier this month in Atwater. According to court records, Jeremy Gordon has been charged with rape, a first-degree felony, and gross sexual imposition, a third-degree felony. The Portage County Sheriff's Office has stated that this case is still under investigation and no further information is immediately available.
And Kent State President Todd Dyakin announced that the university will partially restore salaries for employees starting October 1st. Due to the anticipation of declining enrollment caused by the pandemic, the university significantly cut salaries and benefits in July. The fall enrollment numbers, however, did not decline as much as anticipated. 93% of employees will see their salaries restored, with salaried employees seeing the change in their October 15th pay, and hourly employees will see it reflected in their October 23rd pay.
Canton police are investigating after a dead body was found in a car on the 600th block of 9th Street. The Canton Police Department did not say if this is foul play suspected. This story is still under investigation and will be updated in the coming weeks.
And your hourly temperatures for today: at noon, it'll be 72 degrees and partly cloudy. And at 3 p.m., it'll be 77 degrees with cloudy and humidity. At 6 p.m. today, it'll be rain showers with a temperature of 74 degrees.
And for your Northeast Ohio temperatures, Sandusky 70 degrees, same with Cleveland. Ashtabula with 67 degrees, Kent with 64 degrees, Youngstown with 69 degrees, moving to Canton 70 degrees, Worcester 66 degrees, and Mansfield with 67 degrees.
And looking at this week, on Tuesday it'll be a high of 63 with a low of 47 with mostly cloudy, and there'll be a significant temperature drop to 62 for a high on Wednesday with a low of 45 and PM showers with a 40% chance of rain. Thursday we'll have a high of 59 with a low of 44 and partly cloudy. Friday will also see rain with a 40% chance of morning showers with a high of 55 and a low of 39. Looking at your weekend, it'll be 57 for a high on Saturday and a low of 40, and mostly cloudy on both Saturday and Sunday. On Sunday with a 61 high and 46 for a low. And moving next Monday will be 60 for a high and 45 for a low, and also be partly cloudy.
This week's report surfaced of Demi Lovato and Max Eric ending their engagement. Sources are going back and forth debating whether or not Demi told her former fiancé about the breakup before it hit the tabloids. Eric angrily took to Instagram stories to vent his frustrations, posting, quote, "Imagine finding out the status of your relationship through a tabloid." Majority of sources are in support of Demi Lovato. So, Eli, are you Team Eric or Team Lovato?
I don't really know. I don't really have a preference.
See, I also personally don't have a preference. However, our producer Shane really likes Demi Lovato, so I know that some of our TV2 News crew is in support of Demi.
Well, that's all for this morning's edition of TV2 News. Thank you for joining us.
For an update on all these stories and more, be sure to tune in to TV2 tonight at 6. I'm Alexandria Manthe.
And I'm Elijah Shingleton. Have a great day, Portage County.